Tony.
Yeah, well, of course it did. But I was able to forgive him in my mid-20s, and that changed my life, because what I did was what I think a lot of people don't realize or understand is that their parents have a story too. Now, so whatever happened in your life because of them you really need to find out the story so that you can understand it. And what I found about he and his sister and his brother, they were all found by a white man in rural Louisiana in a ditch. He was 2 years old at the time. He was brought to a 14-year-old woman named May to raise. Her father was bedridden, very old man, was a slave. Also think that may be about some sort of out of some sort of guilt. I just wish everybody would just take a deep breath. Everybody calm down. I know we're in an era where a hashtag can change everything, but just take a deep breath about this thing, because there's a lot of things at work here that are bigger than what we're seeing. And just like being shot down recently by the courts, just let it play out. Calm down. No need to slit anybody rich just yet. Just calm down. The great thing about living in a democracy is every 4 years, you get an opportunity to change things. So even if it hadn't been shot down by the courts, and I know there's a lot of legal battles going back and forth, I'm still committed to making it work here, because in 4 years, it'll be a different place. And you can't base your life and your decision based on temporary circumstances. You have to look to the long run, especially when you're in. Well, it's 330 acres. We just finished phase 1, which is the 12 sound stages, which is the first phase, and the entry. The Dream Building, which it was a building full of cubicles from end to end, and now it's a thriving corporate office. That's one phase. The second phase that we're starting late next year is the 6-lane highway, the backlot, the small little European town, a bigger lake and pond on it. So it's just, there's so much more that I'm going to do here. This is just at a good moment where I can say, okay, take a breath. Let's celebrate it for what it is. This is a dream come true for me. And everybody who walks in the door, when they see that, you should see the expressions on some of these people's faces who haven't had a shot. So I've been on many sets, and I'm the only black face there, right? Only one. So to come here and see this whole hodgepodge of everybody represented equally and fairly, and when they see that, it means a lot to them for sure. to remain viable, to do what we're doing, but also be the voice, the place for the ones who are marginalized, disenfranchised, who are discarded. Because what I want this to be is a place for the underdog. That's what I've always felt like I was, because I didn't play by anybody's rules. I felt like I had to do it my way, and I just can't wait to see all of the dreamers and the people who've come through this gate who get it and go out and do amazing things. There are thousands of people around here working. There's about 600, and then you add all the other shows. There's 10, 20, 30,000 people coming through the gate every couple of days. So I've given up on the numbers as much as it is who gets it. Numbers don't matter to me as much as who gets it. If I can get one person to get it, take this moment, run and jump and create their own, then I've done what I'm supposed to do.
Do you have